Hey everyone, welcome to the Modern Merchant Podcast. My name is Travis Mariea, CEO of Flxpoint. I've got Ashley and Niki here from Inhaven. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Travis.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you guys taking the time. And, I really want to just get kicked off with a quick overview of Inhaven. Let us know. I know you guys have been customers with us for a while, but Ashley, it'd be great to learn a little bit more about the company.
Sure. So Inhaven is a B2B e-commerce site for the vacation rental industry. And we focused on providing hospitality-grade home furnishings to vacation rentals. The vacation rental industry has grown tremendously since the launch of Airbnb around 10 years ago. And so now if you combine online and offline vacation rentals, it's a $50 billion industry. It makes up about 31% of the total lodging industry. So it's growing, especially with the rise of COVID and all of these OTAs like Airbnb and Vrbo. It's very easy to list your properties, to find these properties. It's a growing industry, and we're really helping it professionalize, so providing those hospitality grade supplies so guests can sleep better, eat better, and bathe better.
Awesome. So, I'm a Vrbo, I'm an Airbnb host. I'm coming to your guys' website typically rather than Target or wherever it might be. So what's kind of like, how do you guys kind of cater to that customer?
Yeah, so B2B commerce is very different than B2C. These people want to make quick decisions, trusted decisions. So they do not it's like the anti-Amazon. They hate searching for what's called bed sheet and getting 50,000 results. They want to know what is the best option for me at this price point. So when they come to our website, they mostly shop our checklist. So that here are all the items that you need for a bed, bath, and kitchen, always stocked. And we have product recommendations based on various price point models. We have 4 different price point tiers. So if you search for flat sheets, you'll get 4 recommendations from us. Our team is a team of merchants. We have collectively over 100 years of experience. So we know what goes into the great construction of hospitality grade sheets, kitchenware, etc. And so we've worked together to curate that assortment down to the best options for vacation rentals. So it's a lot faster to shop on Inhaven than on Amazon or any other traditional retailer out there.
Yeah, it makes sense. You're curating for your customer, you're making it easy. Yeah. Like we've already taken the time to let you know this is the most durable. It's going to, last against all the visitors you've got. It's the trend that you're looking for in your area, whatever it might be. There's a couple options. I feel like when I'm on Amazon or wherever it might be, I'm always just looking for that recommendation anyways too, right? Like the best seller or the one that's available via Prime. And you always kind of forget about the 100 other options. So when it comes to priorities this year, right? I know you guys, the site looks great. I know you guys are kind of rocking and rolling with the integrations on our side. But what does 2024 look like for you guys?
Yeah, so we work with our customers to really help them set their standards. So a lot of our customers are larger property managers that manage anywhere from 20 to 1,200 homes. And so they want to set their standards for those specific areas of their properties, so that bath and kitchen, and then make it really easy to replenish on those standards. So we're developing a lot of tools that help them better forecast, better plan, spend for the year so that they can maintain those properties in an efficient manner. So that's really what we're focused on this year. It's just to drive more efficiencies for those customers.
Obviously, you guys are on the Modern Merchant Podcast, your Flxpoint customers. But can you talk a little bit more about your tech stack? People always love to hear, what's under the hood of a well-run company like Inhaven. What are you guys using from a technology perspective to deliver on these experiences for your customers?
Yeah, so the biggest platform we use is BigCommerce. So BigCommerce powers our website. But we've done a lot of headless custom work over the last year. So a lot of our the tools that we've developed are custom. Flxpoint is probably our most important plugin to our site, given that it's really important that our the product information is correct, that we have visibility in inventory, and we can, just add orders very easily to our suppliers that are connected to us via Flxpoint. So our dropship solution is critical to making that business more efficient.
Awesome. Well, I know, Niki, on your side, you were part of the initial evaluation. I think you guys were on another platform. I can't remember what the struggle you were facing. I do a little bit, but I'll let you talk to it. But can you talk a little bit about the challenges you were facing when you found us? And I think it was a mutual friend of ours that brought you guys to us. But that story.
Yeah. I'll start, and then Niki can kind of talk about all the great benefits. So we were using a competitor of yours that focuses on enterprise level customers And they originally signed up with that. I had chosen them because they had promised, and this is prior to Inhaven launching, the website that they promised that they could have us up and running in 6 to 8 weeks. And we would be onboarded, and it is very costly, this tool. And so when we got started 4 weeks in, we were still waiting to hear back on business requirements, and 8 weeks in, still no progress with constant follow-up. They actually took us about 6 months to onboard when they had said that it would take 6 to 8. So, and we had to delay the website launch, and it was really just a disaster working with this company. And our CTO, who really helped develop Inhaven and create the site, had another customer working with you guys. And he was just watching everything happening with Inhaven and our dropship platform versus his other customer with you. And he was like, Ashley, you need to check out this other option. It's way more affordable. They'll have you up and running in so much bigger manner, and you won't have to deal with the headaches of dealing with people that just weren't really interested in helping us get to where we need to launch the site. So we ended up switching to Flxpoint, and it has been a much smoother process where it took us 6 months to get onboarded with this competitor of yours. We were onboarded in 1 plus, but I need to keep us off through that.
That's awesome. Yeah, looking forward to hearing more on that, because we love to be the life raft. We can be the life raft. That's one of my favorite customer stories.
Yeah. So, right when we, partnered with Flexpoint, right out the gate, we were extremely impressed with the type of support we were getting, even through the journey of, the team taking us through the UI and how it suits the needs for not just Inhaven, but equally as important is our suppliers. We actually kicked off the lift and shift from our prior provider a week before Christmas, which I know many people are like, that's crazy. Why are you doing a lift and shift a week before Christmas? But we did it. And with the help of, the support team and your customer success team, we completed the lift and shift in just under 2 weeks. Which,
yeah, for those that don't know, kind of like what was entailed in like a lift and shift, what specifically were you guys doing? What kind of activities when you say you were lifting and shifting?
Yeah, great question. So meaning taking all of our existing vendors, those who were either on the prior provider or those in queue, and lifting them from that onto and onboarding them onto Flexpoint, whether it be integrating the vendors using your portal capabilities, EDI, API, or some of the other native connectors that you have, including Shopify API or connectors to BigCommerce. So it entailed, reaching out to several vendors, communicating what we were doing, the lift and shift, and, with the help and support of the Flexpoint team, as vendors were acknowledging what was occurring, they were right there by our side every step of the way, really helping us get those vendors onboarded into Flexpoint, even picking up if they were in the middle of the integration with the previous provider. They were right there to step in and really help us and guide us through that. And one thing I wanted to point out is prior to even starting this journey, I'll have to say Flexpoint had amazing guided customer tutorials for us to really learn how to navigate through Flexpoint, the frequently asked questions, which was tremendous help for us, especially, giving such a small time frame, trying to get everybody onto Flexpoint before the first of the year. So that really helped us, speed to market with onboarding the vendors with you guys.
Yeah, that's
I would say
great.
that the vendors, we heard from our vendor community. We were in the previous platform, they complain like, this is the work. We work with a lot of dropship providers. They didn't ever see or experience the customer, the poor customer support that we had gotten with our previous provider. And so many of them reached out after our integration with us. Said, this is so much easier to use.
Wow.
Yeah, and even to add to that, there were some vendors that had already been working with Flexpoint, and as soon as I said, okay, we're now leveraging Flexpoint as our integration software, they're like, that's amazing. We love Flexpoint. We're like, great, so do we.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah, we hear great customer feedback all the time, to Ashley's point. One integration that sticks out to me is we did an EDI integration in a day. And, I'd worked with this vendor, for several months prior to Flxpoint, and he's been in the industry for 30 years. He's like, I've never seen such great support in my 30-year career. And he was like, to get an EDI integration done in a day is unheard of. And
That is.
for me, being in this business is unheard of. Even outside the EDI integrations, as I mentioned, other vendors that had been working with you, love working with you, which is just another testimonial, what differentiates you guys from, other providers in the space.
Yeah, that's great to hear. I mean, that's definitely rare. That's a testament to your vendor for being on it to do the testing and certification so quickly, and
Right.
obviously our team as well, being there ready to go, knowing that you guys had a tight timeline, but so that we all kind of know. And I think I've got a sense of how many vendors, but yeah, how many vendors were you onboarding during this period of time, or migrating?
It was about 50.
Yeah. What was the start to finish, I guess, of the 50? What would you say roughly? Like, what was that time frame?
I
think it was 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And so, just going back to the experience we had, it was just mind-blowing to me, because the experience that we had previously with one of your competitors, where, we were 4 months in and nowhere even near, or we were a week in with you guys. And to have that completed in 2 weeks, and to not have, with my the other company, we were taking 6 months, and just the cost of website delays was a bunch of data issues that was very costly. So it was incredible to me. I never thought that we would get this done so quickly and so smoothly. So hats off to you and your team.
Really appreciate you back.
Part two, not just with this onboarding process back at that time, even to this day, the Flxpoint team has really truly become an extension of our team. So whether it's a new integration or an existing integration that may need updates to API keys, etc., the Flxpoint team is great at reaching out to our vendor and getting the information needed to complete that new integration or updates to that existing integration. We're truly grateful for that. The vendors, again, love working nothing but positive feedback. And for us, there have been, certain requests or accommodations that we've needed based off feedback from our customers. One major one was having the multi-ship functionality. So, in our industry, our business, we work with property managers that are doing the buying for multiple different locations, in different states, different homes. So essentially different ship to, whether they're placing orders off at Inhaven. In Flxpoint, they were able to accommodate and build the functionality. So when orders are coming through, we have that multi-ship functionality. Yeah. So we're able to process it versus having to go outside of the system. And that's just been really key for us to have that support. I would say, the team is, it's never we can't do this, or we'll put that on a roadmap. It's like, hey guys, or hey team, we're getting these reoccurring requests, from multiple different vendors or customers, how can we make this work? And they are always solution driven, coming back to us with capabilities that accommodate not just us, but our vendors ultimately, which creates our success with our customers.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I want to touch on the BigCommerce side of that, because that was great for us to kind of work with BigCommerce team and you guys and the agency you guys were partnered with as well, to kind of talk about this multi-ship to solution that we leveraged, the openness of BigCommerce's platform and the flexibility there with our flexibility to support things like that, to really build a fairly unique solution in the industry where we're accepting these multi-ship to kind of scenarios. And passing that data all the way through to the proper vendors and back up to the proper, parts of the order for BigCommerce. So that was definitely like a team effort across BigCommerce, the agency you guys were working with, your team helping us with the requirements, and Flxpoint. So that's one of my favorite customizations we built, just because how much it extended that BigCommerce functionality.
Great.
Yeah.
And then you touched on the vendor side as well, where, 50 vendors, 2 weeks. That's in the middle of Q4, right? which I get on you for getting it done. And I'm glad we were able to be a part of that. Well, it sounds like the big part, which was interesting to me, and I knew a little bit of this, but it's a whole mix of EDI, testing and certification, the Shopify and the BigCommerce pre-built connectors, so connecting directly into your BigCommerce and Shopify vendor stores, so we can sync data back and forth, and some vendor portal, maybe even some file-based integrations there.
Yes.
So you guys really are using the full connector set that we've got, really, when it comes to integrating vendors, it sounds like.
Yeah, we are.
And we need it, as we talk about modernizing commerce. Beauty commerce is so antiquated today. Typically it's a sales rep on a phone. It takes them, a week to just sort of confirm inventory availability and pricing. Instead of bring beauty commerce into this modern age where we can quickly sync with our suppliers through Flxpoint and have inventory availability information, pricing, everything's up to date. It just makes that scale so much more efficient. And our customers really, time is precious, and they need to make quick decisions, and so they, really benefit from these, technology integrations.
Oh, really? Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, and that's great, and I love that you guys are using so much of the platform. I mean, given that you're using a lot of it, what else do you guys want to see? I don't know if I prepped you on this question or not, but I'd love to know. I would love to know. This is a question just selfishly for me. I'd love to hear, like, what would you love to see from us this year? How can we kind of be of a better partnership?
That's all. Go ahead, Niki. You go.
Yeah. I think, continuing to make enhancements to generating tailored like fulfillment requests, kind of centralizing more internally, centralizing like catalog of all of our products with inventory levels, I think would be great. Like Dr. Iran, how you guys have constructed your UI has been great. I think like for our side, the ePower, eTal side, having more of a standardized central location of data would be extremely helpful for us. It'd be great to get increase in notifications. So meaning, if vendors are uploading inventory, we're getting, that alert, or maybe like low stock alerts, or like automated emails to vendors. Hey, we see you haven't uploaded your inventory in 7 days. Friendly reminder, please upload your inventory in Flxpoint. Just, a couple updates of automation, I think would be great.
Yeah. I got to show you when we maybe get off. We just roll out the vendor SLA module. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but it's kind of
not seen it yet. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, that's what you're kind of touching on. So awesome to
Great.
hear that, because that's really what I figured. That's what I figured is you guys are heavy on the vendor side, right? A lot of vendors. Like a lot of the companies we work with are, right? Marketplaces, drop shipping.
Right.
And so be able to manage all of that, I had a feeling that might be the case. What was yours, Ashley?
Along the same lines of SLAs and reporting, being able to get more, to take away some level of reports on, the SLAs, so delivery times, lead times, notifications on when inventories are stock. That would be helpful. I think we did mention you guys, and another, beneficial use, you have the product catalog there, and you can sort of make modifications to the product catalog. And so not having to bring on like another PLM tool to manage the product, manage our catalog was extremely beneficial. And I think continuing to build that out would be helpful.
Good point. Yeah.
We've got much data around each SKU in terms of images, warranty, and all these different descriptions. Just build that out.
Awesome.
Maybe we'll just be our one-stop shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we kind of describe it today as like a light PIM, right? And understanding where those main kind of what's that last little bit to get it to exactly what you need, right? So awesome. No, it's super helpful. When it comes to the industry, like I said, I really was looking forward to this because you guys are in a super interesting industry, a growing one. The amount of Airbnbs and Verbos out which I guess that is the name now. I just learned that recently, right? It's no longer VRBO. But yeah, so the amount of those out now, I'm sure that there's some staggering numbers, right? So it's a growing industry. It's new. You guys are serving a new need that really wasn't as big of a deal a couple of years ago. What are you guys seeing? Is there, if you kind of hit a peak where this is what Airbnb and hosts and all this is kind of, this economy is at maturity, or what do you guys see over the next couple of years in this industry, and what gets you excited?
It's definitely continuing to grow. I think with COVID, a lot more people got comfortable staying in vacation rentals, and vacation rentals have become a lot more attractive, where you can have multiple bedrooms, a kitchen, you can have large family gatherings there. So the industry continues to grow. We see very positive future metrics on the industry. And now it's time to professionalize, right? This isn't, it's no longer a cottage industry, right? It's a $250 billion industry, and they need to have a professional supply chain. I liken it to, if you were on McDonald's and you're running low on hamburger buns, you don't run to the nearest Kroger, right? You have a professional solution in place. And so that's what Inhaven is delivering to this community of professionals, is really giving them a professional procurement solution to allow them to set their standards and then easy to replenish on those standards and to forecast their needs.
I love that.
We're super excited about it. And we think the more and more this industry professionalizes and the guest becomes more confident when booking vacation rentals and they trust what they're booking, it's going to continue to explode. And you can see the hotels are really coming after the vacation rental space. In the U.S. alone, 1 out of every 3 hotels being built this year is an extended stay property. So, they're seeing the success of vacation rentals and trying to capitalize on some of that demand.
Very cool. And candidly, we've had a couple other customers join the Flxpoint platform in the past with similar models. Like, they're seeing the boom as well. And I can think of a couple off my hand that didn't last, that tried it and are not out in the market. So you guys are obviously doing something right. I would love to know, like, how do you guys get in front of your customers? How do you go to market? Kind of, how do you get out in front of everyone?
Yeah, so it's really important to, we're very much a professional property manager, so people that manage 20 plus homes. And so it's very important to be at specific conferences throughout the year where we have an Inhaven booth, and we help educate them and drive awareness of who we are and what we offer. And then, a lot of growth has been just word of mouth. You see customers tell others about it. So strategies sort of been organic and had a mix of these conferences. We're in a relationship business. Hospitality is a relationship business. And so, when we think about, our business, we want to be in front of them. We want to be working with them, consulting them. We're all merchant experts. Niki here is a whole career in merchandising. And so helping our clients make the best decisions. And what can we automate or make more efficient on the back end so that we can spend more time with our customers? And that's where we find a lot of value in companies like yours, Flxpoint, that just makes our lives more efficient, and so that we can spend more time with our customers and building those relationships.
Yeah, makes sense. Outselling, build relationships, not dealing with order management issues. That's it. Well, cool. And so we talked a little bit about this prior, but if anyone's listening, vendors that might want to work with you, other potential partners, you guys are going to be at a couple trade shows coming up, right?
We are. So just in a few weeks here, we're going to the largest home trade show in the U.S., where we're going to be at IAJ, March 17th through 19th. Where we'll walk the floor for the duration of the show, looking at new innovative products that fit within our product assortment and the demands of our customers. We have the Atlanta market that comes in July, so similar concept. We'll be walking the show there, doing the same thing, looking for new product trends, different new partners that would be a great fit for us.
I got to get out to IHA. That falls on the Disney trip this year, so that one's going to take precedent. It's first time taking my daughter there, so we're pretty excited. But
how fun!
I heard that one is that week, and Shop Talk's that week too. But everything's falling the same week this year. Cool. Well, anything else we didn't touch on? Anything that we should have? Anything you want to guys discuss before we kind of wrap it up?
No, we just want to thank you guys. Thank you, Justin and the team, Josh, for being just such awesome partners and for making us, I guess, believe that a dropship platform can work for Inhaven. We just had such a rocky start with the first company we chose, and so it's just been such a lot of pressure working with you guys, and thank you for all the support.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having us.
We'll do this again maybe in a year or so, but I really appreciate it, and you guys have a good one.
Great.
Thank you.
You too. Take care.